bird call? I'm not sure, but it's my call, so I'm gonna do it for y'all. Libleaves, what's going on, my Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus? My Libleaves, missing y'all, loving y'all. Oh my God, so glad to have you here. So glad to be here. I'm sending you guys nothing but love. I hope you guys are doing blissful today. If you don't know, I'm a Libra rising. That's why I get excited, you know, just my Libleaves. But other than that, you beautiful beings, this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you and you enjoy spending your time with me here today, boo-boo, then I'll greatly appreciate if you hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, hit that notification button just to support my channel. I really appreciate it. Now, let's get into disclaimers, babies. Please understand, tarot shall not dictate your life. My readings are simply here to give you upliftment, guidance, or confirmation on what your soul already knows for your best and highest good. Now, beautiful Libras of the collective, I want you to understand I'm adding a new addition to my channel, and that is shadow work. Now, please understand that there's a lot of tarot readers out there, you know, talk about new love, love this, love that. But my type of readings, what I want to do as a reader and as a healer is to literally guide you on your journey to self-love. Because when you love yourself, you wouldn't need anything or anyone outside of you to fulfill that. And that is my goal, to help you get through your darkness, to find your light and be your own peace and fulfillment. So let's get into it, boo-boos. Shadow work. If you don't know what shadow work is, I'm a shadow integrational healer. And what that is that we go within to your subconscious mind. We see the triggers that play out into your conscious reality, go through your shadows to see the shadows behind those triggers and where they stem from. Then we're going to get some tarot cards for clarification. Then at the ending, we are going to get cards from your higher self, what each of those triggers are trying to teach you. And then lastly, we're going to close the reading out with the card from the higher realms to see what the angels want to let you know at this time. So Libras, let's get into it. We're going to get 3 triggers that you are facing at this current moment. Spirit, what is my beautiful Libleaves of the collective facing right now? What 3 triggers are my Libras currently facing at this moment in time, Spirit? Thank you so much. Can I get 2 more, please? Can I get 2 more, please? Libras, aren't we good at that? Aren't we good at that? Just had a laugh. All right. 2. Now let's get 1 more. Alright. Try 1 more time. Spirit, we just need 1 more, por favor. Just 1 more, por favor. Just 1. Alright. It's going to come out this time. I feel it. I feel it. This 1, Spirit. This 1. There we go. Hey. Alright. Thank you. Thank you so much. Alright. So my Libleaves. Your first trigger that you're facing right now is, I have addictive tendencies when I need to cover up my emotions. Oh, wow. I can't say I'm not currently facing that myself. This solar eclipse that we just faced, understand that the conjunction between the sun and the moon, meaning that they come together as one, that highlights within us our ego, which is of the sun, the masculine, and our feminine, which is of emotions, the moon. So when these 2 come together, it's like the polarities of our light and our dark self facing each other. And therefore, you know, it's going to take a lot of effects right now. So a lot of us are going through a lot of suppression, a lot of the past that's coming up to the surface for us to really let it go. So that's your first trigger. As I feel that you guys are realizing what you allow to disconnect you from your emotions. Your second trigger is, I display codependent behaviors when I have feelings of low self-worth. I'm not gonna lie to you, I recently just got out of a relationship that really triggered that wound within me of codependency. So I feel that you Libras, understand Libras, I want you to understand something about yourself. Us Libras, we are ruled by the planet Venus. And Venus is about love, romance, sensuality. And us Libras, we create balance. So we're meant for relationships. We're really meant for relationships. Libras don't like to be by themselves. Me, I'm not going to lie, I love being by myself. Let's just be honest. But, well, now I do. Since I learned my lesson. But Libras, you are the type of person that when you get into a relationship, you can already see the wedding. You can already see the cake. You can already see the kids, the home, the ring. You can see all of it. We go into pure visualization of love. But you're so fragile. Not fragile. You're very in tune with your emotions to the point that when you really love someone, it's like you cling onto them and you grasp and yearn for them. And when you do this is really stemming from the fact that you can't find harmony within your own solitude. Please don't shoot the messenger. This is what shadow work is all about, facing the parts of ourselves that we don't want to face. It's very important. And this is how we could really grow and create healthy boundaries and a healthy way of being. Now, the last trigger you got is when I can't keep up in a conversation, I begin to act arrogantly and rude. I feel like, Libras, you're facing a lot of insecurities right now. And you're starting to realize how these insecurities you're defining yourself through your insecurities rather than seeing yourself as someone who is already valuable and worthy. So I hope that makes sense. All right, Libras, let's see what your shadow has to say about each of these triggers. And please understand, the shadow is a part of yourself that we do run away from, but it chases after us because it wants us to see the truth within ourselves. And when we can see the truth within ourselves, we can be in alignment with our own sovereignty. So never be fearful of your shadow, because your shadow loves you so much that it's willing to tell you the truth. And I feel that if someone really loves you, they're willing to tell you the truth. I highly believe that. That's why I do what I do. Because, I had to tell myself the truth, and it was harsh, but when you know the truth, it can literally set you free. And that is the whole goal. All right, Spirit, can I get one more, please, from our beautiful Libras of the collective? I've been acting weird all fucking day. If you watch my past Zodiac songs I did today, oh my god. I made myself laugh. Alright. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Alright. So you got... Wow. Oh, wow, Libras. Okay, Libras. All right, we're gonna get into this. We're in this together. Okay? So your first trigger, the shadow behind that is that I have addictive tendencies when I need to cover up my emotions. This shadow is letting you know, emotionally detached. Are you protecting yourself from unwanted drama or stress? Feel positive emotions within yourself. To feel emotions is to live freely. A lot of signs I've been getting this. So, Libras, if you have been drinking or smoking or having a lot more sex than usual, you're running away from the fact that you are feeling pain when you want to feel happiness, and you're trying to fill that void in multiple ways. But I'm going to be real honest with you. In order to feel positive emotions and to feel emotions, period, you have to be rooted within yourself, within your body. Your body is your container for your spirit and your emotions. And just understand, the body is the masculine. It's the masculine energy. And the masculine energy is about stillness and presence. Now, in order to be present and still in this moment, you have to be centered in your body. And the majority of us, we are not living in our bodies, we're living in our mind. And when we're not living in our bodies, the reason why we aren't is because we don't trust this present moment. We don't trust ourselves, and we don't feel safe in our bodies. So I feel that you're being asked to realize the polarities within yourself. Your masculine energy, which is your body. When you learn how to be it's a practice too. But when you practice how to be still and in this present moment, you can then finally feel your emotions. You can finally get out your head, allow your ego to be at rest, and be one with your emotions, your feminine side. And when your masculine is still and present, then your feminine, which is your heart, your emotions, can roam around freely with a lot of flexibility, to the point you become a container for love. You could become a container for that positive energy. So I feel like you're being asked, you know, are you creating these, and understand, addicted tendencies don't have to be about drinking or just smoking or having physical intimacy. Addictive tendencies could really be about negative thought patterns, negative way of feeling, how you talk to yourself, how do you treat yourself. And I feel that you're being asked, are you emotionally detaching yourself because you think that's a way of you protecting yourself? And if it is that, then why do you think that you need to protect yourself from your own emotions? Because really, that's just you running away from yourself. So really, you're being called to, you know, stop being so defensive and stop thinking that the world is against you, when really what you're feeling is just your inner child calling you to come back home, to take care of yourself, to take care of how Libra feels right now. I hope that makes sense, you guys. Now the second one is, I display codependency behaviors when I have feelings of low self-worth. The shadow behind that is addictions. Think about the emotions you're trying to cover up. Deal with those emotions, process, heal, and release them. See, when you're present and you feel your emotions, you could go within and understand the truth. Now, a lot of people think in order to overcome any obstacle, any pain, is to leap over it. There is no such thing. When you're avoiding what you need to face, it's going to prolong, and it's going to probably look different on the outside, but it's going to be energetically the same on the inside. So I feel you're being called to understand that feeling is healing. When you feel what you're feeling, you're able to heal it. Because when you feel and you allow yourself to heal, healing stems from you're aware of your emotional patterns, and you're giving yourself space and compassion to realize that that story is not who you are. That was just something you picked up and learned. And therefore, even if you made some mistakes, you know, realize that you're creating a container for yourself to be seen, to be felt, to be heard. And that's what healing is all about, is to understand that there's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. It's okay what you feel. We all have pain. It's just the fact that you're feeling it, and now is the time to let it go. Because in order for you to really let it go, you have to feel it through. You have to feel it through. There is no way of overcoming that, because those emotions are going to stick to you. Emotions are energies in motion. And when those emotions are being suppressed, they get stored in the body and create energetic blockages. And those energetic blockages can make us relive traumas and karma that we're not willing to learn from because we're avoiding our emotions. So you're being called to be aware of your addictive behaviors and your patterns, and realize, why is it that I'm running away from myself when the real love I seek is the love that's within me? Now let's go to the last one. When I can't keep up in the conversation, I begin to act arrogantly and rude. Your shadow behind that is vengeful. Find a better way to heal your anger. This negative emotion comes back full circle. Now, this does sound a little weird, so let's get some tarot on that, so I can clarify that one. Well, let's clarify all of them, actually. I got the vice versa tarot. Very beautiful. It's just very elegant artwork. Okay, thank you so much, sir. 10 of Swords. How do you want this one? Oh, you got 4. Okay. There? Alright, what about this Queen of Wands in reverse? What do you want this? Okay, you got it. And then you got the Page of Wands in the reverse as well. All right, so I'm gonna get to the last one at the ending. So your first trigger, what the tarot is letting you know, is that you're very wounded. You're wounded. You're tired. You feel betrayed. You feel left out. You feel unwanted. You don't feel love. You feel like only the worst happens to you. But here's what I want to let you know, Libras. I love the Ten of Swords. You know why I love the Ten of Swords? Because after the Ten of Swords becomes a new beginning. You have been through the worst of the worst that you have ever felt in your life. But with the Ten of Swords, you want to see the reversal? It's going to be a new beginning. You did not go through what you went through for no reason, Libras. You went through what you went through, not for you to feel less of yourself, but for you to see the best in yourself, to see that, wow, I've been through all this pain and I got through all of this. How can I not get through this one? And look at what I was just talking about, solar eclipse. Look at that. Can't make this up. Can't make this up. So realize that these wounds are your gifts rather than your downfall. They're your gifts because they literally can show you your true power within that you have yet to tap into. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to leave it at that. You know what? No, they told me go to the other one. Okay. If you don't do that, Libras, these addictive tendencies are only playing out the suppressed emotions that you have blocked within your body. Because understand, energy never gets destroyed. It never dies. So it has to get distributed. And energy roams through us so we can learn from those frequencies. But when we don't allow ourselves to let go of that, to go through that emotion and learn from it, they will stay in our body and they will act out in different ways. And most of the time it's self-destructive ways and unhealthy ways. So understand, Libras, that this had to happen for you to really wake up to what needs to change, for you to really know how to love yourself. Now the second trigger, you got the Eight of Wands here. All I'm feeling with this Eight of Wands is, please go outside. Get yourself grounded, put your feet in some grass, because when you do that, Mother Gaia literally absorbs all those free radicals, all those metals and toxins out of your body. For example, when you go outside for a very long day and you come back home and you feel good, but you feel tired, you were healed by Mother Nature. You were getting healed. So you're being asked to go outside and put your feet in some grass. Yes, get out in Mother Nature, because she really would help you, make you feel better. But the Eight of Wands is really stressing me, you know. This is a really good sign. This is a really good sign, Libras, because with the Eight of Wands, I'm really getting that you have the passion to heal. You have the passion to overcome this. You have the passion to change your life, to change the way you feel, to change the way that you think, to change the way you act. And I feel like you're ready. You're ready to face those traumas. You're ready to face the reason what makes you feel the way that you makes you who you are. You're ready to face those false, deceptive parts of yourself that deem that you weren't worthy, and start making yourself realize you are worthy. I'm feeling nothing but so much hope here, that you will realize you are so valuable and worthy. And when you can really embody that, then the universe is going to match up with that. Meaning it's going to bring you people, things, and adventures that are going to resemble your self-love. So I'm feeling like forward movement. It's time for you to take your healing seriously and put down whatever you need to put down, and realize it's okay to feel what you feel. It's okay that you went through what you went through and you feel the way that you do, but it's not okay to allow those old ways of what you've been through to destroy what you are meant to be. Just let you know. All right. Now the last one. When I can't keep up in a conversation, I begin to act arrogantly. Hence the Page of Wands. And then vengeful. The Queen of Wands in reverse. The Queen of Wands in the reverse. In the upright, this woman got the passion, got the power, got the love, know who she is, and don't settle for less. And she's so passionate about helping others. In the reverse, this bitch is egotistical. Libras. But ego really stems from fear. If fear stems from not feeling good enough. I feel like you're in this stagnant place when you're realizing how you have held yourself back. And you're feeling angry about that. And this negative emotion is rippling out into other areas of your life and towards your connections, to the point that you just want to get even with everyone because you're on the defense on the fact that you don't know how to express yourself the way that you want to. And with the Page of Wands here, the pages itself are immature energies as it is. They're like kid energy. So I feel that you acting arrogantly and rude is just stemming from the fact that you want to be heard, you want to be seen, you want to be loved for who you are, and you feel like you aren't. But I love this fucking Phoenix right here, because you know what this means? It means the old version of you is dying. And that's probably why you're running from your emotions, because you know your soul is ready for this change, but you're not. But here's the thing. When you can allow yourself to burn, purge, and purging is healing. When you allow yourself to purge, you rise like the phoenix from the ashes, to the point that you're not disappointed about what happened to you, about what happened to your childhood. You're not mad. You're not angry. You're thankful. And you're thankful because it helped you rise up to a level that you never known you had within you, that you're so grateful that you know now. So these are really good signs, Libras. Really good signs. But all right, let's get some cards for your higher self. Let's see what your higher self wants to let you know about these triggers, what you're learning from these triggers. Higher self, what do you want to let my beautiful Libras in the collective know at this moment? What do you want to let my beautiful Libras know? Really? You're gonna do me like that, Spirit? I see. Can I get 3, please, from my beautiful Libras? What do they need to know about all these lessons we're learning from these triggers? Oh my goodness. It's like they don't want to come out. Too many, Spirit. So many. Ooh. Just 3, please. Just 3, por favor. Gucci, 3. Gucci. All right. How do you want these? How do you want these? Okay. There we go. Perfect. All right. So your higher self wants to let you know from this first trigger is that I will be more mindful of my thoughts. I know my thoughts become reality. The reason why your spirit, your higher self, wants you to be mindful of your thoughts is because your thoughts trigger your emotional reactions, and your emotional reactions trigger your actions and your reactivity. So I feel you need to be more mindful of your thoughts, because your thoughts are the reason why you have these tendencies to be addicted to things to make you feel good, because you want to avoid not feeling good. And when you could be aware of the fact that you're doing this and you're emotionally detaching because of all this pain, then you'll be able to gain awareness to see where that stems from and how you could change it. And when you can, you clear out the smoke and the path for you to allow love in, for you to realize that you're deserving of love, Libra. You are. Now your higher self wants to let you know for the second trigger is that I'm going to start giving myself healthier boundaries. Enough is enough. That's definitely what I'm feeling here. I display codependency behaviors when I feel feelings of low self-worth. I feel like you guys recently just got a relationship that really triggered you worse than any relationship you ever faced in your life. And because of this, they brought you into a state of really lowering your confidence and thinking, it made you think different of yourself. And it's like you defined your worth based on how someone treated you. But now you're starting to realize, I need to put boundaries, because boundaries really show how people treat you. And when you allow someone to keep coming into your life in and out, Libra, you're showing them that that is okay. But your higher self is letting you know, when you set boundaries for your self-love, even though it hurts, even though you want to be there for that person, even though you want to let people in, understand that that boundary is you taking your power back. And it's you letting people know, listen, if you want to be in my life, you got to give me what I deserve. And then I'll give you what you deserve. But other than that, this is not going to be one-sided anymore. So this is new opportunities to build new foundations for you to embark on for a healthier version of yourself, Libras. Now for the last one, your higher self wants to let you know. It's pretty deep. It's pretty deep. All right. So you have, when I can't keep up in the conversation, I begin to act arrogantly or rude. Your higher self is letting you know, am I truly loving myself enough to love another person? What I'm getting from this is that, Libras, maybe you were dealing with someone who, I'm hearing the word gaslight. I feel like this person gaslighted you a lot, made you question your worth, emotionally manipulated you, and you wanted to get back at them by raising your voice and really giving them a piece of your mind because you wanted to be heard, you wanted to be seen. But at the same time, that made you resentful to the point that I'm going to hurt you and make you feel the way that you make me feel. Vengeful. And your higher self is letting you know, like, do you truly love yourself enough to love another person? Because Libras, hurt people hurt people. If you're in pain, you're going to accumulate that pain in that relationship or bring it on to that other person. So you need to ask yourself, are you able to fall in love with your own solitude to the point you make decisions based off of what you feel is best for you? Or are you making decisions based off of your loneliness? Because I feel, Libras, that, like I said in the beginning, Libras don't like to be Libra suns. They don't like to be single. But here's the thing. If you jump to relationship, understand that the skin, the appearance of the person may look different, but that energy is the same. And it's here to teach you a lesson. And the lesson's not here to punish you or to give you more pain, Libras. Hence, you might be thinking that. That's why you're running away and creating addictive tendencies. But the pain really is appearing for you to bring awareness back to yourself and realize that this pain is just showing you what you need to let go of and what is not serving you. That's it. So your higher self is just letting you know, do you truly love yourself to the point that you're able to reciprocate that to the person? Do you truly love yourself to the point that the love you give to yourself, do you think that is good to give to another person? Because if you don't love yourself to the point that you make healthy choices, healthy boundaries, healthy food options, disciplining yourself on not doing certain things that aren't good for you, or hang out with certain people you know aren't good for you. If you aren't displaying what you want in a partner within to yourself and in your life, then you're not truly in love with yourself. And therefore you're incapable of loving another person, because you can only love a person the same way you love yourself. So ask yourself, Libras, do you truly love yourself to the point that someone is going to give you that love you deserve? And if you feel that you're not in a place to allow love in or think you're worthy of love, then you need to go within and ask yourself, what makes you believe that you are not worthy of love when you are love itself? You need to get down to that. But all right, Libras. Woo! This is deep. Let's get a card from the higher realm, see what they want to let you know. Angels, please come through. What do you want to let my beautiful leaves of the collective know right now at this time? Oh, wow. You got Lord Ganesh. Ganesh. All right. Lord Ganesh wants to let you know. Infinite abundance. Let's get it, baby. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. Yes, Libras. Yes. If you feel like you're going through a hard time right now, it's literally divine intervention, bringing all of these obstacles down to break your foundation for you to realize this is a false foundation. This is not where abundance can lie upon. So everything has to stumble down, but you need to stop running back to the old and hiding. If you're asking for something new to come into your life, you gotta create space. You gotta create space. And sometimes the universe is going to come in and here's your request and it's going to say, all right, you need to let go of this, you need to let go of that, you need to let go of that. And if you're not going to allow that, the universe is going to do it on its own. So you might as well face what you need to face, because you're going to help yourself move quicker into what you really want. So understand, there's so much spiritual support with you at this time and connections of people around you. So understand, reach out for help, Libras. Reach out for help if you need to. I'm a healer myself. I do donation-based sessions, meaning pay what you want and we'll have a 30-minute Zoom session or a phone call. Just know you're not alone on this journey, and just know Divine literally got your back. Divine loves you so much, but Divine only helps those that help themselves. And Divine wants to give you this abundance, but you gotta want it. You gotta want it first before you receive it. So Libras, you're worthy of everything that you want. You're worthy of everything that your heart desires, but you got to make yourself embody that truth and do whatever you can to do that in a healthy way. But ask for support, because you got angels all around you. All right, Libs, that's all I have for you. If you got any upliftment, any clarification, and if you like this reading, please let me know your feedback in the comment section below. I really would love to know. And other than that, if you want to book your own healing session or personal reading, all of my services are in the link in the description below this video, as well as the link to follow me on Instagram. And lastly, you guys, if you enjoy spending your time with me here today, boo boo, I would greatly appreciate if you hit that like button and subscribe to this channel, hit that notification button, and thank you so much for supporting my channel. But other than that, you beautiful Libs, I will see you on the next one. I love you, and please find a way to love yourself. And I'll see you on the next one. Namaste.